Oh. Oh. Ooh. It looks.
The reset.
Ooh. It looks like we're good, but I am still.
Oh shit, we're live. Oh. God damn it, Anthony.
I try to sneak it in there.
So that's the game now. The game is you just turn shit out and hope I go like.
I'm trying to basically get you to see, well, you've already sung on the internet many times, but many times.
My voice is prettier.
Prettier is just
Yeah.
no.
I don't have my best shit. To have my best shit now, I actually have to like stop smoking for a couple days, train, like do vocal exercises and shit.
Okay. I don't know anything about that life, so.
It's just like anything else. Like I don't use the muscles.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. So.
So my voice, if I were to try to sing like a real show, would feel like your knees feel right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, gives me time to start the show. Nope, that's the wrong song.
Uh-oh. Andy tried to change up the motherfucking theme song. Oh! You see? I wasn't doing any change after whatever fine shit you were playing.
Ric Flair. Yeah, for Hey. I have.
It's episode
2. Dose.
And we out here.
What? Oh. But Kanye can't talk about Trump.
That's a Cat Williams bit. Shout out to Cat Williams. And so now, let's start the show.
Hey,
So Anthony, you've been away.
I have been.
You were on work shit?
I did work stuff.
What city?
Pittsburgh. The Pits. The Steels. The Steels.
You know what's funny?
What?
And it's not popular for a Cleveland guy to say this, but that's a Cleveland sports rivalry.
Yes.
I don't love Cleveland because of a sports team.
Right.
I love Cleveland because it's my home. So I don't have the same feeling of rivalry towards Pittsburgh as some Clevelanders do. Pittsburgh's a dope city. Like, I fuck with Pittsburgh. How about that? How about that?
What?
You look so confused.
Why? Well, who doing this to me? What's going on? This is why is everything going to not work this week? It's like everything's breaking. Slow.
I see it capturing your audio.
Yeah, my audio.
Now it's not capturing mine?
Yeah.
It's all satanic.
It's all the devil. The devil.
I blame
Let's.
the devil.
I was like, why am I so loud all of a sudden?
And
Lack of headphones. Lack of headphones wouldn't save us, sadly.
Nothing can save us.
Nothing. Not even Jesus, or
Not
Jesus,
even Jeebus.
or Jesus.
What if I got like real close? No, it's not that.
No, it's not even that. Like, it's literally, why won't you pick up on my audio? Why are you?
Where are my levels at?
Your levels are low. So
My levels are low.
I turn your max. Like, you're max right now. Press the button. You won't even say anything. Yeah, now you're nothing. Now you're something. Phantom power's on. Everything is on. Well, now it might be.
Oh, is it on now? Is it on now, Anthony? Yes. Oh, it's on now.
It is.
And it's hot.
It is.
I'm peaking.
You are.
I'm not even being loud yet. You better get ready.
All right.
You better get ready.
There we go. So this has been all right. We're good now. Okay.
So are you saying they didn't hear anything on the intro?
Probably not.
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine. Sometimes there's going to be errors.
No R. Kelly. That's all. That's what. Just
Yeah, that was what I was saying. Was that like
no R. Kelly?
Everybody on Earth is talking about the same shit. They're all talking
Mm-hmm.
about the Surviving R. Kelly thing that aired on Lifetime.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna skip it.
Yeah. Let's talk about a real documentary. I don't know. It's not really a documentary.
What?
But Nord or NORAD or the Domino's guy.
The
Noid, the guy from the 90s, 80s.
He was a little red guy. Can you look up a picture?
Yeah, I could put up a picture of him.
He was a little red guy, if I remember right. He might have had antennae of some kind. And he was in like a red spandex suit, kind of like a pro wrestler or a superhero would be in. Was he only a cartoon or was he a shoot guy? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, the Noid. Now, I don't know what the Noid is a reference to.
I don't know what it is either. All I know is, well, let's see. There's a Wikipedia, so we can get some background.
Yeah, what is the
Noid?
Noid?
An advertising character in the 1980s, clad in red skin tight, rabbit ear bodysuit with a black N inscribed in a white circle. The Noid was a physical manifestation of all the challenges inherent in getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. Though persistent, his efforts were thwarted. So basically, he was just like a thing to sell pizza and be like, no matter if it's rain, sleet, snow, earthquake, whatever. Your
Now,
pizza
was Domino's the first company to come up with the 30 minutes or less gimmick?
Let's see. Starting
It's like 30 minutes or it's free, right? That was the gimmick.
Yeah. Until the mid 1980s when it was reduced to $3 off.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Because too many motherfuckers are trying to make it work.
Yeah. They would drive recklessly. And one death allegedly.
One death.
Yeah.
I've got to get this pizza.
Yeah.
I have the burden of feeding these fucking stone college kids. If they don't get this pizza in 30 minutes,
I'm going to lose my job.
it's going to be free. And Massa ain't going to never let me be free.
Exactly. So, the scary thing about this guy is that there is a real life Noid. Guy named Noid. Now, let me look up Noid.
Now, you watched a documentary about this?
I did read an article about it. I don't know where it came from, but I was happy about it.
So where did the word documentary come from?
I don't know. I just had the documentary. So let's go back into it. So, the worst corporate mascots. I know it was unique. I need to find a better article. All my articles got shut down because I was so scared of everything breaking today. But now I have to go.
There were some internet troubles.
Yes,
Some
recently.
internet troubles.
Recently
But look, man,
closed.
what do we do in the face of adversity?
We tell people that we're black. No, just kidding.
Kinda.
What we do is we stand up with our trousers up high to our navels
That's close.
and say, "Hey, the show must go on."
You're very close. But instead of the trousers going up to my navel,
Yeah.
the trousers come all the way down.
Oh man.
All the way down.
Huh?
Shit goes wrong,
Hey, black guy.
let your nuts hang. Let your nuts hang, dog. Don't be fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't be fucking, oh no, the internet fucked us over. The board's not working. What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. And let your fucking nuts drag. We're gonna go at it. That's what we're gonna do. The fuck? Like, oh, let's just pack it in, bro. It wasn't a very smooth beginning to the show.
Yes.
Let's just not do this.
No, we will do nothing of the sort. What you know what we'll do? We'll figure it out on the fly, and you guys will have to suffer. And with that,
But only suffer if you're watching live.
Yeah.
Which there's probably like a person.
a person, one guy, gal,
What's up,
It.
guy? What's up, gal?
Chael Sonnen. I have to stop you from playing now because
You have so many things to do.
yes.
Inner monologue.
Yes, I will do that next. Inner monologue is always outer.
We're
Back.
gonna play a game.
What's the game?
It's called inner monologue.
Inner monologue. How often can I keep my thoughts inside my own head?
Yes.
Oh man, that's never gonna happen.
I mean, I'm one to talk.
Yes. So back to the Noid. So there's a guy actually named like Kenneth Lamar Noid.
You say whatever.
Yeah, Kenneth Lamar Noid. And so he walked in one day at 11 a.m. with a gun, a 357 Magnum, the one that Dirty Harry used, and, and he's like held some people hostages at 11 a.m. in the late 1980s.
And that had to be like the second they opened.
Yeah, this was not right. The moment was the culmination of 3 long years of the man's psychological torment. Kenneth explained to his captors that Domino's owner Tom Monaghan had stolen his name, routinely spied on him in his apartment, and was personally antagonizing him with the "Avoid the Noid" campaign.
That's hilarious.
Kenneth ordered the employees to call Domino's headquarters demanding $100,000 and a white limousine as a getaway car.
So you're just a crazy person.
Yeah.
You're not really a criminal.
Yeah.
Just a sick guy. And he looks detached.
Yeah.
Like when you look at his face go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth Lamar Noid. Kenneth had them problems, dog. He had them
Yeah.
demons.
He did.
You can see him in the eyes like they're sunken back, and he's scary looking, man.
He's very scary. And then, then the police come. And then he's like, "All right, you gotta give me the Widow's Son. I need this fiction book of the science fiction, The Widow's Son. A novel may be strange."
So these are his demands?
Yes. Yeah, and then he changes his mind about the offer. Then he keeps going on. It's like, then he got hungry, and then he asked him to make 2 large pizzas with everything on them while he was in the situation. That was another demand of his.
Yeah.
And then eventually they got him, and then eventually killed himself.
In jail or on the way?
In jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just a sick guy. But
I think that's hilarious that he thought the Noid was for him, and that they thought that, like, you know, it was like a
well, it doesn't take that long to get into seriously delusional paranoid thoughts.
right.
Trust me,
But
it really doesn't.
I understand that.
Like,
but
I stayed in my house for 4 months.
yes.
You know this, right?
No, vaguely. Maybe, I don't know.
See, because it's not that important now, but I have to have told you this. I must have said it on this podcast.
Sometime. I don't know.
There was a period when I was like 19 or 20 that I became severely agoraphobic.
Yeah, you told me about this, yeah.
Severely. I didn't leave my fucking house for 4 months because I was certain that if I did, someone was going to kill me. I was certain of it, dude.
What made you so... What like, where did this come from?
Several things.
Okay.
One, doing lots of bad shit. Like hurting people.
So the karma mentality kicked in.
Yes. Second,
Okay.
complete change of scenery. So I'm in an unfamiliar area where I feel the most alone I've ever felt. Even though I have friends, those friends are nice people, but they're kind of sort of worthless in a way. In the sense of, if something catastrophic happened, they'd be just as helpless as me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they are of worth as human beings. But, like, I've already thought, like, people are trying to kill me, right?
Yeah.
So once I'm there, I'm like, well, none of these people could help.
Yeah.
The best thing I got going for me is being inside these walls. Because there's nothing but giant strangers out there. And I'm not equipped to deal with that. And I don't have any backup. But all of these are just illusions. Nobody's even thinking about you. Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I'm just
But I was convinced that everybody was not only thinking about me, but plotting to fucking kill me.
This is where it started from.
So it's dark in there.
Yeah, this is where it all started.
What all?
This is where like for you had to like turn down like your egotism a little bit just for you to be a sociable person.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Maybe. I mean, like, it's like everything's always about you, but it's not at that level now. It's just like you went from like 12 to like 7. So now you're like able to function as a person.
Somewhat.
Yeah. So I think that's understandable. It's just like, oh, I just need to turn the volume down. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do less bad shit.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, it's like as long as it's just like, you know, not against the law, you're good.
It's not about law.
I don't think the karma gods are gonna come after you.
It's not even about anyone coming after me. It's like, at the end of the night, I'm by myself.
Okay, that's different.
And some days, I have feelings and a conscience. And some days I don't. Like, it comes and goes. And not just the feelings of guilt. That's not what I'm saying. People think that, like, oh, I have a conscience when I feel guilty about something. I mean, like, sometimes I have no attachment to everyone else's feelings, and sometimes I see them.
All right.
And so, depending on where I am on that fucking constantly shifting spectrum,
Yeah.
I behave certain ways. You know? So I'm just saying, even though this is a crazy cunt right here,
Yeah.
like, if you're a bit crazy, it's easy to get there real fast, man. It's real easy to get there. Next thing you know, you're a lamppost scratcher. You gotta be fucking careful out here.
What's a lamppost scratcher?
Someone that's talking to a fucking inanimate object and touching it.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like that's a real old phrase.
Nah, I got
I don't even know why I keep it around.
That's a good one.
I think I'm just trying to sound different.
There you go. There you go.
In fucking Cannabis Veritas. Allegedly.
I haven't. What was I gonna say? Oh, so speaking of like weird things and homeless people, there was this dude. I always give. I'm like one of those guys that always like bad or does like the worst thing ever. I always give money to homeless people. Cause I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe you want $5. Maybe you want to go. Maybe you need to eat food. Maybe you want to do drugs. I don't care. But hey, I was like homeless on the streets, and I didn't have much else going on for me. If I could just ask for money and people would give it to me, yeah, sure, man, and do whatever I want with it. Why do I care? So I gave it to this guy. This guy said, hey, man, I need some money. Just came from the hospital, and like he's going in the opposite direction of a hospital. He's like, yeah, man, I need like $12. I'm like, oh man, all I have is a $5. I can't take your $5. I need 12. Like he needed exactly $12, or it wouldn't work out. He couldn't take 5 and work for like 7 or anything like that. So let that be a lesson to you people. Take what you can get. Because then I saw a guy the next day and I had 20 in my pocket and he didn't even make eye contact with me. So the lessons learned.
There was a brief period where I didn't have a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I still had a job, right?
Yeah.
And I had some friends, so like very rarely was I like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Where am I gonna sleep? Every now and then it was like that. But I hustled for money on the street, but I played.
Yeah.
I didn't just like walk up to people and tell them a story. It's like, well, here's like, all right. So when I was quote unquote homeless, here's the most honest way I could have told the story.
All right.
Hi, I need some money because I drink my paycheck like the day or the day after I get it, and I didn't diligently look for a place to live with my friend I was living with when their lease was up. I'm just like kind of in the wind now. So, yeah, because I don't take care of my responsibilities and I drink way more than I should in places I should not drink at all with people I don't need to be around, I don't have a place to stay. So if you could like give me some shit, that would be cool. So instead of saying all that,
so I play a nice song.
I would just sit on the street and play songs. And I made money every day.
Yeah.
And so like I had a full-time fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
This is how fucking sick I was when I was like really young. I had a full-time job and it made a couple $100, right?
Yeah.
But that would last me 2 days. And then I'd be like, fuck, I'm back to square one. Like, I don't have enough money for a place to stay. I didn't fucking do the right thing again. All right, I guess I got to go play for money and, like, eat rice that only costs $1 so that I can have enough money to drink at the end of the night. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't change, man. I just get a little bit better at figuring out how to, like get through everything without breaking everything, without wrecking it. That's really it.
So just basically
It's not like I don't drink every day now.
Right. You just play. You just do it in a way where you're like, all right, this is good enough for me.
I don't wake up and start drinking.
Yeah. This is my moment. Right now is my moment.
Yeah. I've got like a 2-hour window.
He said, I set myself a timer
to get drunk and have fun.
So as soon as I get home, I come inside, put my coat down.
I what?
Put your coat down. You can put it wherever
I'm
you want.
making a joke. You said I come inside.
You come inside.
And I was like, sir.
So, hey man, whatever you need to do. Maybe,
Pause.
Maybe that's how you make sure nobody's like casing your house. You just come inside.
Whoa, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just said like you come inside, make sure you look around. I don't know I don't know. I don't know. Just make sure nobody's casing your house. Yeah, no, but and you just like have a 2-hour window. Like, all right, between these 2 hours, I can be irresponsible.
Yes.
And then after that.
And then I have another window.
Mm-hmm.
In the daytime,
yeah,
where I'm allowed to do stuff that I shouldn't probably do exactly the way that I'm doing it.
Yeah, but
which is all I'm gonna say about it, really.
That's fine.
Not drugs.
Yes,
but there's like a set time.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I'll just say there's naughty time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that. So there's naughty time. Because
sexual.
If there's no naughty time,
Darren's an angry man.
Who knows what could happen?
Darren's an angry man.
It could be bad. I'm not playing. Like
a tree, it can be really attractive at times.
A tree?
A tree can be.
Let's not go there. Don't put thoughts in my mind. Seriously. I obsess on things, you motherfucker. Like, next thing you know, I'm gonna be like, you know what? The bark. I'm slapping my dick against trees. I can't help it. It's like compulsive.
Oh man,
It could go that way.
I was talking about, you know, just making out in a tree, but hey man, whatever you want to do. Hey.
No. We go straight to the darkest.
He said, I want to go to
It's my nature.
where do the squirrels live?
I wonder what that tree would feel like inside me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's where it's going to end up. See, we can't go down that rabbit hole.
Just off of physics, I think you'd be dead.
Yeah. Look at Mr. Hands. You know about Mr. Hands, right?
Yes, I know about Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands tried to
I've heard about
take
this.
that big horse cock, and
Yeah.
he probably done it a few times without dying. But how many times can you take horse dick in your rectum before it kills you?
How many drugs did you do before you did that?
It was probably meth,
Yes.
and probably just enough.
Just enough. Just enough that he couldn't tell that he was gonna die. That's probably the best way to do it, I guess. If you're gonna do something like that, you just do it, and then you don't know that you're gonna die, and then
Some poppers, some meth.
I guess.
Open that asshole right up if you get in there. That's the one thing that's like bestiality is a fucking like. Now here's a sentence that sounds more fucked up than I mean it to sound.
All right, let's go.
Bestiality is kind of a conflicting thing with me. Like,
explain, sir.
I have no interest in participating in it.
Right.
But like, in terms of saying right or wrong, you know what I mean?
All right.
Like, I'm not 100% that it's wrong.
And all right, well, before
It's just nothing that I would want to be associated with.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Or anybody you knew that was associated with.
Yeah.
You. Yeah.
And I just don't want to know that you do it if you do it.
Right.
And all right, so here's what I'm saying. If you're not doing something by force to a creature against their will, I don't see a necessary problem. I don't necessarily have a problem with what you're doing. So, all right, let's just get real graphic so it's very clear.
All right.
If you penetrate your dog with your dick,
Damn.
I think you're a vile, vile creature. Because no dog, not one, no dog likes that. Even if you train them to behave like they do, that's just not possible. That is not what their intended purpose are. They're bred for purposes. They like doing what they were bred for. And there isn't a breed that was bred to get fucked. However,
Yeah.
if a dog is performing acts on you that it would normally do anyway, like if it's trying to mount you and hump you and you just make sure it hits the right spot, or it's licking you and you just make sure it's licking somewhere and the dog is having a great time, I don't want to know. I don't want to be there. But I don't think you should get put in jail. You're just weird. You didn't actually do anything wrong. You were existing in the same space as another creature who, without being harmed and prodded into doing something, did something that it enjoyed doing, or it stopped doing it when it stopped enjoying it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like when it doesn't want to be played with, the creature walks away. That's what they do.
Yes.
So if it's playing and then it leaves, as long as you don't do something to entice it back, that's abuse now. Do you see?
Yes.
Then what you're doing isn't technically wrong. It's just fucking weird. And I don't have a problem with weird, but certain kinds of weird, I want some distance from. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
No, I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Do I sound insane?
It doesn't sound insane, but it's just like I just be like, I'm more concerned for that. I'm more concerned for that dog. It's like, what's gonna happen to that dog?
What do you mean what's going to happen to the dog?
Or a cat, or whatever it is. Is that gonna be its thing now? Is it the thing it's always gonna do? Is it just gonna look for that?
So what if it's your dog?
It's not. No, but dog.
It's someone else's dog?
That's what I'm saying. Like, whose dog
No,
is
it's
it?
your dog.
Whose dog is it?
It's your dog, dude.
Oh, man, hope the dog kills that person. That's messed
Look,
up.
I didn't say it wasn't dark. I
Hold-
said right or wrong.
It's gray. It's a big gray. That's all it is.
This is my point.
This is a big gray. Where it
This is
makes
my
me-
point. And
makes-
so
makes me
gray is
look-
not wrong.
I don't know about that. Gray's just.
Fuck you mean?
I don't know about that. It may not
You
be
don't
wrong.
know about that.
It's not wrong. It may not be wrong. It seems pretty wrong to me, but logically, it sounds like it's not a bad thought, but it seems pretty wrong in my head.
No, dude, it's weird.
No, that sounds.
And I think,
Emotionally, I feel very upset, but
look, that's what I was saying. It's
logically-
a conflicting thing.
logically,
That's where the conflict comes. When you logically play it out. on paper, it's not just flat wrong.
You're gonna have some fucking bestiality people now just supporting Darren. Darren, he may not be with us, but he supports us. Let's go, Darren.
Yeah, I support
Let's go,
bestiality.
Darren.
I support Donald Trump. Like, by these definitions of support.
He's not. He gave us.
Like, if I don't want to kill you, that doesn't mean I support you.
He gave us the silent. He gave us the silent nod.
It's on the same level. Bestiality, Donald Trump. Like, some shit I don't fuck with. But I'm not really that mad about it because I have shit to do.
There you go.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but like,
I'm not that mad.
Whoa.
I have stuff to do.
Whoa.
Now, if you are hurting that animal to create an act that is unnatural for that animal to do, 1,000 deaths aren't enough. That's not enough deaths. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna have to kill you.
I need to figure out what my name is.
Over and over and over again. And I'll enjoy each time I kill you. And that, how much I will enjoy killing that guy is way more wrong than some weirdo laying with their legs in the air hoping it gets licked. What?
It's too early to end the episode.
Oh no! I hurt you?
It's just like so many visuals.
I took you to a place?
So many visuals. It just feels so bad. Because that's
I know a place.
That's what I think about when I think of all these people who are just like old or like lonely and just have like animals as like their.
Oh, you think they're all banging their animals?
I think there's something going on there. Either they just.
No, I don't think so.
Or
I think you're just lonely and there's animals that keep you company.
Right. Or you can't have kids, and so like that's your like second best.
That too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lonely cunt, honestly. Like, I don't really like.
Would you want a dog?
I mean,
besides, like Gizmo's gonna move on to his like next life soon. So like what would?
How dare you, sir? He has only been through half of what I think his life is going to be. You son of a bitch.
Those are dog years. Dog years move fast.
No, little dogs live a long time.
Yeah, but they also can live miserable lives.
Well, who said Gizmo is miserable?
I'm saying they can live long lives. They can live long miserable lives.
So you're just trying to hurt me like I hurt you. But it
I
cannot be done.
I said, well, I am doing no such thing. But would you get yourself a dog if you like
in a hypothetical universe?
Yeah,
where I had a place where I could have my studio, and
dogs were okay.
Well, if I'm in a house and they say dogs aren't okay, I should just burn the house down. Before I pay them anyway, just burn it down. Fuck that shit. Like, fuck you. I can't have a dog in your house. Burn your house down. Like, fuck's wrong with you? For real. I can't have a dog in your house.
Some people I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that idea of like you saying you can't have a dog in somebody's house because it's just like I get it. Like once you leave and you don't live there forever, that's gonna be.
It's called a security deposit.
Right, but that's still a pain.
For who?
For the person that's got to deal with it. It's for them. Because sometimes they're the ones that have to do the repairs or do the maintenance.
Hire somebody. Fuck yourself.
Trying to save money.
Charge me money.
I agree, but it's still too much. They don't want to deal with it. They just don't want to deal with it.
Fuck them.
But it's
dogs are good.
America, dog. Not American.
Exactly.
Dog.
America. We have dogs here.
Yeah. And we don't have we also don't have dogs here sometimes. Like dogs don't need to be everywhere. Dogs only you can keep a dog.
So I've been looking at dogs.
You have been. I bet. I've kind of figured.
I've been looking at dogs because I had such a good time with Heinzie. And Heinzie is an English Mastiff.
Okay.
So look that up.
It's a big dog.
Yeah. Heinzie is, I think he might not be a puppy anymore, but maybe by like a month or two. And he's like 160 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's my homie.
Let's just hope that this just still works.
And I was like, man, having a dog that had like real mass,
yeah,
would be fun. The trouble is they don't live very long.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a bummer. But at the same time, I'm really, like, this sounds fucking terrible. I'm really good at moving on.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's like an acquired thing. I learned how to do that. So, like, it's like, okay, I could deal with like burying several dogs.
Hopefully none of them dig each other up.
Because I already go to that. Like, I don't want to have an animal if I can't watch them die.
Right.
Then it means I'm not fit. You're not fit to raise something that you're not going to be willing to take care of until the moment it's ready to die. And I did just watch one of my homies go through that, where his dog passed away. And he's a more emotional person than me in general.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also like, I think he's more loving than me. I think he was very, very attached to his dog. And his dog was awesome. And I only met the dog towards the end of the dog's life.
Yeah.
So in a way, I never met that dog.
Right. You met a shell of that dog.
Yeah. And that dog was still pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah.
So I can see how it'll be difficult for him. For me, I mean, I made a joke about dead girlfriends on Instagram 2 days ago.
Yes, you did. Yes, sir.
And that's my shoot life. That wasn't just like a joke in the ether.
No, that's a real situation.
I made a joke about being completely undateable, and then I did like a warning to girls, and I was like, look, a large portion of the women who I have dated in a serious manner are fucking dead. Don't be next, bitch. Don't be next. And I still think that's a funny joke. But if I can make that joke, I can bury puppies.
Yeah.
Because I've buried people that I was dating. I can just move on at this point. Not then.
Yeah, but
that fucks me up real bad.
Yeah.
But now
you're not.
It's like carrying weights. I'm fucking stronger now.
Yeah.
It's not even like a dark bleak thing. It's like I know that this is possible.
Yeah.
As soon as you're not allowed to be as naive about something anymore, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's the fact that it fucking caught you off guard that makes it hurt so much. It's like a punch. They always tell you it's the punch you do not see that knocks you unconscious. You see the punch, it hits you, you roll with it, you strike back. You're in the middle of doing some shit and he clips you, you go to sleep. You go to sleep. And that's what happens to most people with death. They don't believe, they know that of course we can all die any day.
Yes.
But they don't believe that. They believe that everything's going to be okay. That's what they believe. They know that things go wrong, that everybody dies, and that every day somebody dies, and that person was loved by a lot of people. They know that. But they believe everything's going to be okay. And everyone who's with me now will be with me forever. Well, they won't. And I'm remarkably okay with that. And it wasn't like a fun process.
Right.
But now we here.
Yeah.
But I'm also here. I live in somebody else's house. So I can't just be like, yo, I've been thinking about having a 200-pound mountain lion dog type thing. It's going to live with us now. It's like, remember when Big David lived with us and he was like 300 pounds? It's going to be kind of like that,
sure.
Except louder.
Louder. he's gonna tear up some stuff.
It's going to be kind of like that. So,
yeah, you'd need to move.
We good?
You need to move before you have a dog.
Yeah, it's only a responsible thing to do.
Yeah, your dog would just find something, eat it, and die.
Whoa!
Just saying.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just saying, like sharp.
I would make it so puppy proof.
Sharp, yeah. It's just
I
like.
would hire a Wonder Woman. Feel me?
I
would hire a Wonder Woman to come and help me.
I understand that. I'm just saying, let's start from ground zero. Let's not even try to pretend like the effort wouldn't be a long period of time. Let's just start from the beginning. Brand new slate.
Coach Keefe said, "Let there be a giant dog."
Exactly. This is top 10 goals once he moves out is having a giant dog.
I wouldn't put it in top 10.
Top 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. There's a lot of other shit I want to do.
Okay.
Like see my homegirl be world champion.
There you go.
Which I firmly believe.
Well, no. Like it's like a thing you do when you move out, not like a thing you would do overall. Like.
Yeah, I guess he gets in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it squeaks in.
Because then you could.
It's not like number one with a bullet or anything.
Right. Yeah. Oh, was that a reference?
To what?
Oh, like number one with a bullet or anything. Was that a reference to something?
I mean, I guess.
MMA fight, maybe?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't actually. Which is hilarious. No, it really wasn't.
I was like, what's going on? I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
yeah, it's like number one with a
No.
bullet or anything. I'm like, whoa, man, that's kind of so you better cut promo here?
You know what's funny? I think I'm just used to like thinking of the word bullet with more anger.
Yeah.
So it got punched.
Yeah,
But no, number one with a bullet is just like a saying about the charts.
gotcha.
It was completely. But I think my tone,
Yeah.
the inflection.
It was like, I was like, oh, he's about to cut a promo, guys. You better watch out. He said, but Tyler.
He about to cut a promo on this
He
house.
said, you better watch out. I'm going to try to rev his engine up to 11 and then see what he does. Like, oh. So I said, give me what you 200,000 buys. You're welcome, Dana. You're welcome. Oh, speaking of that, I'm sure you didn't see it, and I won't show it to you. But like all the things of what would happen in 2019 of MMA and UFC, and you know what wasn't on there?
What?
It said no new champion.
No new flyweight.
Yeah, no new woman flyweight champion.
No, because everybody thinks that Bullet is like the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, they're like she's not gonna lose anything.
So show me all the people that thought Rose was gonna win.
It's only a handful of people.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show me all the media outlets that were like, oh, this time JJ's got a thing. They were like, JJ gonna fuck another bitch up.
Man, she put the pause on her. Blah,
So
blah,
let them think
blah,
whatever
blah,
the fuck they want to
blah,
think.
blah, blah, blah.
I've already seen it.
Blah, 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 blah.
You can't convince me otherwise. No one can shift me and be like, oh, I've seen it. I know what's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it.
Yeah.
And I'm making sure that everything that I can do to make sure that she is prepared to take that moment for what it truly is.
Another fight.
And that's it, man. Like, fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, I have good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
Good news is that we're still online. The bad news is that we can't look anything else up for whatever reason. Everything else is not working, but this is still streaming and streaming strong. People just saw you took your sip of beer, so that means we're still good.
What do you mean they saw it? Oh, you're watching it in
Yeah,
delay?
I'm watching it in delay, so it looks like it's still going on, so everything's still
Still
good.
blazing.
Yeah, still going through just fine. Yeah, like that. Just
It's going just like that.
just like that.
A horizontal
That's-
plane.
yes.
Smooth.
Exactly.
That's how it's going. Smoothly.
Yeah, smoothly.
You have to change it to an adverb.
Why?
Otherwise, it's no longer English.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Things don't go smooth. That's how niggers talk, Anthony.
Whoa. 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 That's like some white kid trying to tell me something I need to know. Like, hey man.
Anthony, smoothly.
Yeah,
You have smooth skin.
I do.
Things go smoothly. Does that make sense?
Sure, we can go with that. Probably have no friends, but I appreciate
I
that.
don't know why I take that voice.
Yeah, that's the reason why people can be like, "Oh yeah, you look like you're the white old man I've been looking for."
You watch your fucking mouth. I don't like you right now. I don't like you.
Speaking of popping the charts, I got to use the digital phone.
The
but-
digital?
The digital phone, but we were all of 99 to 111 in the Philippines for comedy.
No, wait. At one point,
Like one point, as in like
in a
recently,
tiny area of the world, we were in the top 100 podcast,
top 100.
and then they banished us.
They moved us. We dropped.
We
15.
dropped.
15. Wait, no.
We dropped 15.
No, isn't that right? 19. No, these are up.
You mean 99 to 11?
So we dropped 12.
That hurts.
It does hurt.
That hurts me.
It's a sad moment.
But you know what it is?
But
It was probably when they heard about how I really feel about the Philippines.
let's see. It was relatively recent.
No, I'm kidding. I have no feelings about the Philippines.
Let me see. Was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I'm coming up out the cot. That wasn't. We were in Kazakhstan, but it was just overall.
We were being heard in Kazakhstan?
It was overall.
Damn.
So we've made.
We're getting over in Kazakhstan.
We've made it.
And motherfuckers down the street don't even know I exist.
We've made it in several places. Australia 279 once. Philippines within the last like 2 days or so. We went from from 99 to 111.
Damn.
To the Philippines. So shout out to you guys with the good food. and the great-looking women who are Hispanic and Asian descent.
They have the names.
They have the great name.
The Spanish names.
Leroy.
That's not a name. It's more like Mario.
Mario.
Like Asian dude named Mario is weird as fuck. It'll never not be weird.
Sergio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? How did you get this name?
It's amazing. I love it. And they're like, yeah. So you don't expect it when you read attendance. It's like, oh, hey, Mario, that's you? No, like no Italian flag, no, nothing, none of that.
It's me.
It's me, Mario. I got that mustache, that mustache, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of mustaches,
Trying to grow one?
hell no. But shout out to my homie right now, podcast alum, Andres Brunauskas.
Andres.
This motherfucker is repping one of the strongest mustaches in the history of mustaches right now. And I want the truth to be known about it. I want the truth to be known. That dude is overseas right now, teaching the jiu-jitsu, keeping things Latvian in the streets, with a mustache that would make any man proud. You know, so shout out to that. Because there was a period where I experimented with the mustache.
What happened?
A lot.
You look like a cop?
A lot happened.
Yeah.
So Big J was like, hey, man, you need a mustache. And I was like, what? And he was like, you got to grow your mustache out, man. I was like, I've never had facial hair in my life. He was like, exactly.
That's funny.
I have Big J's cadence, but I don't have his voice. Like, you can tell I'm doing Jay when I'm doing Jay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go for it. So something that is true about me is that at that point in my life, I had never picked up a girl, quote unquote. Like, never gone to a bar and said, hey, how about you come back with me? Right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying this is right, wrong, and different. Like, I just never done that. Right. I'm kind of shy.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh.
Which is shocking to people. But it's true.
It's laughter.
It's true. So, I got the mustache. Bar time.
What is the mustache? Is it like, or is it like curly, or what is it?
It was similar to yours, but a little thicker.
A little thicker? Huh? Oh, man.
A little more masculine.
Hey, man.
No, I'm kidding. It was similar to yours.
Okay.
And so, I see a girl who I see across the way, and I'm like, that girl's attractive. And that was the first thought I had. It wasn't, I should go talk to her.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
I was like, that girl's attractive. She's an outstanding butt. And then I was like, she's coming with me. And then I walked over and I said, hey, I'm going to go home. And when I do, I'm going to smoke a joint. And I'm going to lay very still. And it would be better if you were there too. Do you want to go with me? And she was like, yes. Like, she didn't say anything else. Yeah. She said, yes. And I was like, And for a second, I was like, I can't believe that worked. And then I was like, all right, we'll just hop in the car. And we went.
There you go.
And it was wonderful.
There you go.
And then the next day, I see Jay. And Jay's like at my house.
Yeah.
Jay's like, who's this? And I was like, I barely know. And he goes,
mustache.
It's the mustache, man.
Yeah. Of course.
It's the mustache. And then he tricked me into growing a beard like 2 years ago. He was like,
wait, why is it a trick?
Because I don't think of doing these things.
It's not really. It's not really a trick. It's just more of a suggestion.
Look. It's the charming way that I was asked that makes me end up doing it. So he was like, "You should grow a beard." And I was like, man,
that's so charming.
No, I'm not done yet. And he was like, I was like, what? No, man, I don't even really fill in there. He was like, no, it'll work out. Just do it. And I was like, why though? He was like, remember that mustache? Remember what happened? And I was like, yeah, actually a few things happened. He goes, a beard might be magical. And I was sold. I was like, all right, a beard might be magical. Let's get after it. Let's grow this beard and see what happens. Let's get weird.
So what happened?
Lots. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you just got rid of all of it.
Yeah.
So he wants that 5 o'clock shadow.
No, this is my George Michael right now.
Oh, okay.
This is my George Michael. It's accidental George Michael.
George Michael.
Faith George Michael. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's that Kev Cos.
This is that faith. That's that George.
It's that Kev Cos. That's what it is.
What?
Remember we talked about this? George Michael looks like Kev Cos.
Don't say that to me. I've never said that.
You've agreed only.
Publicly.
You've only agreed.
So this is your thing.
Yes. We talked about it before. We showed the video.
Yeah, dude, I do some drugs, okay?
Yeah.
You didn't remember that I was severely agoraphobic. And you want me to remember that Kev Cos remotely resembles George
There's
Michael?
only like 5 things I ask you to remember. I have to remember like everything
You're like,
else.
look, bro, there's a lot of fucked up things about your life. I can't remember each fucked up thing that happened to you. God damn it. It's been a traumatic time. In fact, I ignore a lot of the things you say just so I can stay sane. I must respect that.
Okay. I mean,
Anthony?
No.
What do you mean no? I thought you couldn't even look up shit.
That's okay. It was saved.
Preloaded. Wait, what are you doing to me?
I don't know what's going on here, but this is not necessary. But this is necessary. You can read the headline today.
In today's headlines, baby decapitated during delivery. Woman sent home with head still inside womb. That's what Anthony just made me look at.
Yes.
Now, do I see a decapitated baby? No.
No.
So he didn't do that to me.
But you'll see a belly.
You're like, but here's a random belly though.
Yeah. So basically,
now, picture a baby in there.
So basically, what happened is, I think this was in so this is a third world country, India.
Where else could it happen?
Could happen in America.
A place where they have no fucking concern for women.
Yes. So take his wife in. You know, supposedly these people were drunk when they were delivering the baby, the nurses, but that's yet to be seen.
Wait. Everybody's drunk?
No, the nurses are.
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
So nurses are lit.
But, she was in severe pain, and basically they were trying to take the kid out. The kid got stuck by the head, and then it just tore.
Wow.
And so they hid the body from the mother and the father, and then they told them the miscarriage, and the baby died.
Okay.
And so then I think they had to go back. They went back to the hospital like a couple weeks later, maybe a week or two later, that she was like having like
Did they not notice? How drunk do you have to be to not notice this baby that we're burying and hiding is headless?
Well, no.
Where's the head of this baby?
No. They didn't like. It wasn't like. It was like. They said it was like complications. They didn't like give them the baby. Like they just like I'm sure she like probably passed.
No. The people that fucking took the baby. Someone took the baby.
Right. No, yeah, they put it in like, so there's like.
Why didn't they say, hey, we gotta go back in that woman and get the fucking head?
Because they didn't think about it. What they did was like.
How drunk are you that you don't think, hey, before we cover up this horrific fucking murder, can we get the rest of the thing that we killed? Like, can we get all of it? Because I think if someone finds a piece of something that you murder, they might be mad. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I agree. No, you're right. But what I'm just.
That's a major factor.
I understand that.
I can't believe you just glossed that over. You're like, oh no, let me get to the good part. Like, nigga, they left it in there. How did you get to be a nurse or a doctor if you're if you're not able to fucking notice that, the head's why it's gone. That's why I died. It doesn't have a head. We gotta go back and get the head.
It's so dark. But
I just tried to cover it up better. How dark is that?
Not really.
That was my first instinct, was like, that's not how I would go about this.
I don't know how I go back. I would try. Yeah, but yeah, So the fetus in the hospital. What is it? What is that word? Hospitals. Hospital. Second paragraph. Second to last sentence. Fetus in the hospital's mortuary. There you go. Then they asked the woman's family to take her back home, saying that newborn had died. And then they went to visit the gynecologist,
who wasn't drunk or stupid.
Yeah. And they said the nurses had left the placenta, and when he attempted to remove the placenta, realized this thing had gone horribly wrong. And then he referred to, basically they were looking for the base of the body. They told the family, like, hey, we have the head of your baby. And
That is dark.
They were split into two, and only the head remained when the other half was already taken out. We were shocked to know that this is murder. Even when they knew the baby was dead, owing to the negligence, they misled us, the victim's husband said.
Wow.
A criminal complaint was filed against the nurses who carried out the botched surgery.
So there were no doctors involved in any
Yeah.
way.
They claimed they were drunk.
Just fucking trashed nurses.
They were drunk. And they wouldn't quite, until the police came over, they wouldn't the hospital staff wouldn't hand over the lower part of the body until like the police had come over. It's like, you killed my kid, and I have to go hit these people with guns to make you give me the rest of his body to bury. It's like I don't just wake up with a head in my vagina because I don't have a vagina. But secondly,
in my theoretical vagina.
in my theoretical vagina, in a life where I live in a third world country where they just don't have any disregard for people's, well-being.
They have no regard.
No regard. I'm sorry, that's right. No disregard. No regard. Any well-being. And yeah. So that's very, very sad.
Man, see,
It's very sad.
just when I thought I dropped him off a dark cliff,
I know.
you're like, but wait, it gets worse.
That's
I'm
it.
not watered down.
Yeah, no, I was like, what was great about it is like I just wanted to throw you off the scent. I was like, let me see, could I just pretend to be babyface to the very end?
And then, whoosh.
And then what happened?
Dead babies. Dead babies.
Oh, we can go full circle here because I forgot about this one. There's a company in Kentucky that makes slippers to look like your dead pets.
So you're like, these are like, so you can remember your pet? You like put your little shoes on, they have pictures of them or something?
No, like
They stuff a thing and
Yeah.
it looks like your pet and you walk in it.
yes.
Kill yourselves. Anthony, it's been a lovely episode.
Has it?
I think so.
All right, well, that's good.
I had fun. It started out rocky.
It did.
There were some technical issues.
And then
We
it rocked.
fucking slipped those punches.
We took a couple on the chin.
Came underneath. Oh,
We took one or
just
two.
punch.
Punch.
I say punch landed.
I say we did have a lot of people watching, so that was good.
Round still 10-9 us.
10-9 us.
10-9 us.
Oh no, the internet finally catch up? No, I'm sad now.
Don't be sad. Why?
Cause it's probably, what did they miss? Is it over? Yeah, I missed it, so it's over.
It's
So-
fine.
Sorry guys, it's over.
It's fine.
Sorry guys.
I'm not the least bit stressed about this. It still says it's rolling there.
Yeah, it does say that, but I'm trying to
I know you're probably looking at the YouTube feed.
seeing it says video output slow.
Don't be upset.
I'm not upset. I'm just sad. I'm
Sad is the same thing as upset.
Is it?
You son of a bitch.
All right, I would have never guessed it. I think of upset as an angry, but
Goodbye, internet. XOXO.
don't go to drunk doctors. There we go. Stop the stream.
Don't go to